don't even want to hear nothing about this hair, because guess what? In an hour, in 30 minutes, I'm not gonna look like this anymore. Not that anything is wrong. What do I look like? But I will not be looking like this. I'm getting a silk press today, and I was nervous because it has been raining non-stop here in the Bay. But the weather got its shit together today. It is a sunny day because I know I'm getting my silk press because I'm entering my silk press era, okay? I'm just over having curly hair. I mean, I'm gonna have curly hair. I'm just over wearing my hair curly all the time. I'm just tired of it, you know? Like, I don't know. Only thing though, I may be a little bit delusional with my silk. And how many times have we been here, right? Like, we've been here a lot of times. This isn't my first rodeo at trying to be a silk press girly. And what happens is I work out, sweat from my scalp, and then I'm like, oh, this is why I wear my hair curly. But my goal for 2024 is to be a little bit more high maintenance. Like, I feel like I was a little bit more high maintenance this year than I was the year before. And my goal is to just get increasingly more high maintenance. I saw a girl on TikTok say that being a hot girl, being an it girl, like, is basically like being a startup. Like, it girls are startups, you know? And what do you do? What do you do to a startup? You invest in it. So you have to invest in yourself the same way you would in your business, you know? Like, you as a person, you have to invest in yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but I did like that analogy when I heard it. So now I've been thinking of myself as a startup. And I'm like, what would I do for myself if I was a startup? You know, I would take care of myself. I would tend to all the needs. I would look at the P&Ls. I would look at the ROI and all the little acronym thingies that people say. And so now I'm going to just start looking at myself as that a little bit. Yeah, I like these little buns things better because I just couldn't stand my hair a second ago. Y'all, I have really fallen in love with makeup this year in a major way. Like, I feel like I've always had like a slight admiration for makeup, but this year I really fell in love with doing my makeup, the process of makeup. I like feeling feminine, and I think that's part of like the startup thing too. Is like, I never really gave a fuck about my looks. I never really, like, to a certain extent, because I feel like I'm pretty enough to where sometimes I can get away doing the bare minimum. But I never like tried to really make myself look extra feminine, extra cute. And I feel like after the Barbie movie, after going to Renaissance, just made me like want to be a girl and really lean into that side of myself. And I feel like I had already been kind of getting towards that, but definitely has made me love makeup on a whole nother level. Even though I feel like I'm looking a little tomboyish right now, but I'm ready to get cute, and I'm excited to just cater to myself today. I feel like I've said that the past 2 vlogs, but just this really like November, December, I just have not been feeling myself. And so I'm hoping that today, after I get my hair done, I'll feel better. Because I feel like when you look cute, you have no choice but to feel good, you know? So that is when I'm doing my makeup. Also, I find that when I do my makeup to go get my hair done, I feel better about it like afterwards. Like, if I don't like, because I'm going to a new hairstylist today and I hope that I like her, but on the off chance that I don't like her, hopefully I'll feel better about it because my face is made up. But I think I will. She does my friend Gabby's hair. I feel like I talk about Gabby every single vlog, but she does my friend Gabby's hair. She did her most recent silk press and her hair looked good. So, and she's much cheaper than the girl I was going to. I really liked the girl I was going to before, but she was just out of my price range and I could not afford her. I cannot believe this is basically the second to last week of the year. Like, Christmas is literally Monday. I'm flying home tomorrow. Well, flying to Nashville, and then I'll be getting a rental car and we'll be driving down to Atlanta, which I'm excited for. I'm excited to see my family. I'm excited to get out of the Bay for a little bit because I have not traveled at all this year. Like, I've basically been here. And I like to travel. So I'm really hoping in 2024 I have more travel. Where to? I don't even know. Oh, I would love to go to Italy. I would really love to go to Italy. Also, wouldn't mind a London trip. I've been seeing a lot of people do London and it looks like a good time, and the shopping there is amazing. But I'm also hoping to move to New York next year, and so I feel like next year is going to be very similar to this year, and like still paying down debt, still trying to save money to just make sure that move to New York is really possible, because I really want to be there next and I'm trying not to give myself another option. Like, I don't want to be in a position where I'm like, oh, I can't afford to, even though I have 9 months to prepare, you know, because my lease isn't up until September. And I feel that's what happened this year when it came time for my lease to come around. I wasn't prepared to move. I like didn't do a good job of making sure I had enough money saved, and I just wasn't really prepared to move. And so we ended up having to stay here another year, and well, really 14 months. Which I'm not mad at. It's just I didn't really want to be here still. And so it was just unfortunate that I didn't put myself in the best possible position to make sure that I would be able to move. But moving is very stressful, and me, I'm a lazy person. And so as soon as something starts to feel a little bit much, I feel like I don't do everything in my power to make sure that I am not in that position. And so I think it's really knowing yourself, knowing that, you know, maybe if you're not a person that is going to put a ton of work in, don't wait till the last minute if you're trying to move, you know? Don't make your work so hard to where now you're having to save for a move across the country in a month versus giving yourself 9 months to do that. Does that make sense? Like, you can make it a lot easier on yourself. I can't remember how much they say to have saved. I think they say like have $5,000 saved before you move to New York. And then with the cost of like rentals, like we should get our deposit back from our apartment, but it's still really expensive outside of that, like apartment deposits and things. So I think having at least $5,000 saved would be a good idea. And so just figuring out like how much I need to save each month leading up to September. So I'm very excited for a new chapter. I'm excited for a new adventure. I feel like I haven't really taken any risk for real this year. And so next year I really want to be more risky. I also really want to work on having like a level of consistency that I maintain throughout the entire year, because I feel like I will fall off and then be gone. Like I won't make content or I won't work out or whatever for like weeks at a time, and then I'll try to come back to it. And that starting and stopping is just so not good for building anything. It's better than not doing anything at all, right? But if you can maintain some level of consistency, that is so much better for your goal. And so that is something I really want to work toward. I'm really hoping by Q2 I can have something like that established. So really using the first 3 months to figure out what a level, like what a cadence of creating content, of working out can really look like for me. Get that established in Q1, and then by Q2, let that be the thing that I just run with for the rest of the year. I think things are gonna change, but I think you have to have your figure out what those non-negotiables are. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna post at least a story today or whatever it is, you know? So people know that you're showing up. Or no matter what, I'm gonna at least go for a walk, get outside, make sure I drink at least 8 ounces of water. You know, figure out what those non-negotiables are. But I feel like I get depressed and I lose all my steam. Not to even, oh my gosh, y'all see that? It's like I get in my head, or I'll just like be unmotivated, and then I just won't do anything. But I think you have to still figure out how you can show up for yourself even on those days. Like, that's really where that discipline comes in. And I feel like I really don't have the discipline, y'all. I feel like I had it and then I lost it, which makes me think, did I ever really have it? I feel like I was just really highly motivated during certain points of the year, which were those highlight moments, and that's what everybody kind of knows you for. And then you have your low moments and people are like, okay, well girl, what are you doing? And I have like words that I'll say, and I'm like, I want to be known as this thing or that thing, but I feel like I don't really show up as that. And so those words don't feel aligned. They don't feel like things I can really associate myself with. This blush is so glowy. It's Urban Decay. They sent it to me in a PR box. It's the Hydromaniac. I really like it. It's very glowy, very dewy. I feel like my nose is definitely giving a little button nose, like frostbite kind of vibe. Cute. Y'all, so I am reading Tower of Dawn right now in the Throne of Glass series. It is getting so good. So I never liked Cole. I've been a big Cole hater since day one. Not since day one, but since he wanted to show his ass. I've been a big Cole hater. But this book is really making me really like Cole. Did I finish my makeup? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, setting powder. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying Tower of Dawn right now. I'm really enjoying the stories, and I really like Nesrin too. And I like her story, and I'm liking that the other characters are being explored. I think Sarah J Maas does a really, or Moss, however you say it, is doing a really good job with like making you realize like everybody's a really interesting character, not just the main characters who have all these powers. Like the humans are also really interesting and are also really powerful in their own way and have their own lives, and they're not just characters put in place to further this big plot line, like, or further the main character's plot line, especially these characters who are people of color. Like it doesn't feel like they're just being, like they're just here to serve the main character's agenda. Does that make sense? Like I feel like a lot of times we'll be introduced to characters who are people of color or women, and you can very clearly tell that they're just plot pushers. But I like how in Sarah J Maas's world, we don't experience that. Like the women are actual full-rounded characters. The people of color are full-rounded characters and have their own lives and interesting little tidbit things, and they're all sluts. They all are trying to get fucked. And I just love that. Like, she's just a girl. Anyway, I put this dress on, got it like a year ago from Aritzia. And I got these boots from Abercrombie and Fitch. Holiday season has been very me focused. But also Abercrombie just had a really good sale. See how cute? Alright, this is the before. Press, 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 press. God, I don't need no press. Okay, it's giving pressed. It's giving pressed juicery. Okay. Period. Got a little curl to it. Though she told me I have to make sure I'm staying regular with my trims because I have a lot of split ends. And so she cut a lot, but she was like, we need to really get on a regimen of keeping it cut. But I think she did a really good job. I really liked her. But yeah, feels so cute. Only thing now, I have to go teach Legree. I thought I would have more time in between my appointment and now having to go teach Legree, and I don't. So that's what I'm gonna get ready to go do now. I got some new stuff from Lululemon and Abercrombie, but let's try on some of the Lululemon really quickly together because I might wear something from that today. We're gonna do the Lululemon try on later. I just unboxed a bunch of the stuff. I'm not gonna wear any of that stuff to class because it's all running stuff. And I might go on a run tomorrow. We'll see. And I bet you're like, you just got your hair done. I don't believe in sacrificing your hair. I mean, I believe, that's what I'm trying to say. I believe in sacrificing your hair. Also, I've learned how to keep my hair from sweating out. You have to just put it in really tight ponytails, wrap it up, get that hair off your neck, and you should be good. Only thing, don't take out those ponytails until that hair, Only thing, don't take out those ponytails until that hair is completely dry. Sorry, y'all know I live in Oakland. They're gonna be playing their music. I just put it in a little clip. Let me redo the clip actually. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll go see her 1 to 2 times a month. She was like $120 cheaper than the girl I've been going to, which is lovely because I'm like, when did hair become so expensive? So I'm happy to find somebody that's a little bit more in my price range. I gotta see what my funds looking like, but would definitely love to see her 1 to 2 times a month. And then I was watching her very closely so I can also replicate it at home. That's cute. That's a little cute little vibe. All right, I just put on my Sporty and Rich hoodie, my comfort hoodie, and my Lululemon Aligns. And Montez is gonna drop me off. He's gonna take a class with me today. He's only taken class with me since my very first time, so I'm excited for him to come take a class today. And then we're gonna go to Abercrombie because I got this jacket. Thought I liked it, actually don't. It's a little bit too long for me. I have a very short torso, and so I prefer my tops cropped because cropped is actually my size because of how short my torso is. And so it just hits me a little bit too long. I'm gonna take this back. I also got a dress in the wrong size, so I'm gonna take that back and maybe look around and see if there's something else I want. So we're gonna go there after I teach my classes. And I didn't like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, it's like taking your life in your hands.
at that intersection. It's so bad. Someone's, yeah, right, car. And one, we're just holding here for 15 seconds. Roll those shoulders down the thigh, let's go that chin. Lift our shoulders, just sitting that here. Let's just step it on that front platform. We're staying low in that left leg, slowly extend those right toes back long. And let's go hips, and each heart center. All right, I am home now. Y'all, look at this sweatshirt I just got from Abercrombie & Fitch. And while I was there, I picked this up because I'm going to Tahoe in February with my friends. It's gonna be a cute couples trip. And I thought this would be so cute. Or maybe it's cheesy. You let me know. But it's also, I didn't only get it just for Tahoe because that would be stupid. Because this was expensive and I ain't got it like that. It's also just such a cute color and cozy. And so I'm like, I could wear this, you know, to my Legree classes. It's just, and I just love this font. It's like that thick embroidery, you know, like really classy. And I feel like I could do a picture like this where it just says hoe. Like I'm trying to put the hoe in Tahoe. Y'all, why was I, when I was teaching class, I already sweated out the back of my hair. I'm gonna have to restraighten it. Like the back. You can't tell, but like when I run my fingers through it, I can already see the cake trying to return. Anyway, I'll show you the coat really quick. This is the coat. This one is so much better because the other one was way too long. And this one hits me at that perfect spot on my waist. Okay, let me back you up so you can see. All right. You see? It's very cute. It's the perfect coat length if you're a short torso girly like me. This is it zipped up. So cute. And it's actually very warm. Oh my gosh. No, this is actually so cute. Like in store, I was kind of like, oh, do I like this? No, this is cute. I'm about to put my hair in some koala ears and take a shower. And I will see y'all tomorrow. We got a lot to do tomorrow. Really not a lot, but I need to pack. I need to pack and clean up. Like I want to do laundry because I don't want to have to do laundry when I come back. So I'm going to be packing and cleaning up tomorrow. Oh, not layering up. Packing and cleaning up and anything else. Really quick, I wanted to show you guys how I do my little hair before I go to bed / take a shower. I just put them in like little bantu knots / koala ears. I got this from Mojo. I actually had her on the podcast to talk about this too, so y'all should definitely check out that episode. But I really like this because it makes sure that this hair is slicked down, and it also gets this hair off my neck, even though it's not even long enough to be touching my neck. And then for these little stragglies, I have this because what I found with my shower cap, sometimes its hair will, sometimes water will leak through. And so I like to put this on to make sure that no water is going to leak through. And I make sure it covers my ears. And so then I'm gonna put the shower cap on top to make sure my hair is staying extra dry. And then it has an this shower cap has like an adjustable thing too. So it's a good shower cap. It's just maybe sometimes I forget to do that. I don't know, because the water still be getting through. So this is just like a nice little extra precaution. And then you can adjust on the side by pulling it tight. I like this little thing right here. So yeah, it's nice and tight. I can barely hear. And that's how I gotta be, so no water gets into my head. I'm wearing the ankle strap because I forgot to switch it back to the regular strap. All right, I will see y'all bright and early tomorrow if I don't stay up reading all night tonight. Good morning. Montez is already getting a jump start on the cleaning. I'm about to drink some water and make a coffee so I can feel motivated to clean. And then we'll be tackling this house. Montez, you drink all that juice?
Yeah.
Anyway, like I was saying, about to get ready for the day. I'm gonna pack all the presents because we gotta, like, time is gonna move so fast. I do have some admin things I need to do before I leave. Like I need to send a W-9 for one of the brands I was working with. I need to do some stuff for my 9 to 5 really quick. And also, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to a brand reached out to me and I need to submit everything I need to do so I can get started on that brand deal. I'm also just like, brands are still reaching out to creators like the week before Christmas to do stuff. Like, that's kind of wild, but hey, I'm not mad at it because I definitely spent, I mean, I returned the coat, but like, should I have bought the coat in the first place? That was really, actually no, I need a good coat like that because the other coat I have is like a really long coat. I think you need a little versatility with your coats. All right, y'all, I wanted to show you what I got from Lululemon. So I got this running top, y'all. This I thought it was the wrong size for a second, but Montez helped me with it. Has the adjustable straps on the back. I don't like having to like do the clippy thing, but it's very secure, especially if you are fuller chested like I am. And then I got these Swift Speed, and I can tell they're a lot more snug, and I like that because my booty jiggles a lot, and so when I run, it can feel uncomfortable. And so having a legging that is really tight is really clutch. I also got this top, which I'm realizing is also the same color as my sweatshirt that I got from Abercrombie. It's a half zip. Oh, it has the finger holes. I like this like grayish blue color. I feel like it looks really good on my skin tone. Oh, I didn't even see, but it has a little pocket right here, which is nice. You can, it's like really small. I don't know what you would put in here. Maybe like your keys or something. I'm gonna pop the tags because I'll keep everything I got. I got a really good discount on all this stuff because my friend works at Lululemon. And so they do like a friends and family. Honestly, if you like Lululemon, get you a friend that worked there because they get really good discounts. And it helps if you are also the same size as said friend because they get like 60% off. I'm not the same, me and my friend aren't the same size, so I have to always wait till she does her friends and family. But if you can get a friend that works at Lululemon who is the same size as you, you are set, baby, because you'll be getting shit so discounted. So just a little pro tip. Sorry if it's hard to hear. I am making some quick smoothies right now for me and Montez. I added in our zinc because we're traveling today, just to make sure we are extra booted up immune system wise. I don't know what the correct term is, but I want to just make sure we're covering all our bases. And I wanted to make sure we finish these greens. We need to try to finish these greens before we leave. I put a good bit of them in here, basically half the bag, so maybe I'll make a salad before we go or something. And then I made a quick coffee too. I'm about to wash dishes, so I'm gonna use my Renaissance cup as my smoothie cup. I haven't even used this cup yet, so I'm happy to see it get some use. Oh, I can smell the zinc. And I'll probably bring my protein powder with me just to make sure I'm still hitting all my protein goals. I've kind of fallen off on like hitting my protein goals. I'm gonna try to get back on that. Oh, it's good. I can taste the zinc, but it's good. Hey y'all, so we are in Nashville now. I'm at Montez's mom's house and we're about to get ready to go to brunch, which I'm so excited for. But it's to a place I've never been. I hope it's good. And then I think we're gonna get out and do some shopping. I need to re-straighten the back of my hair, so that's what I'm about to do now. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. The flight yesterday was so long and I stayed up till basically 4 a.m. Actually past that because I stayed up even past that to read. So, not working on a ton of sleep, but it is what it is. I also forgot things when I was packing. Like, I forgot a good number of things. Like, I forgot lotion, I forgot even had a comb. Thank God Montez's mom let me borrow some of those things, but I want to grab them before we leave for Atlanta because we'll be in a hotel there. My freaking nail broke, y'all, in the airport. I'm so upset. Try not to let it bother me too much. Okay, I'm gonna keep getting ready and then I'll show y'all where we go if the restaurant's good.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
That I have pineapple
We're going to church, waiting on Montez.
No, you're not.
I thought I was the person holding everybody up.
You are.
I am.
Yep.
Montez was trying to wear some leather pants to church originally.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just picked up, we just grabbed a little coffee really quick from Barista Parlor. Oh my gosh, I got this snickerdoodle drink. It's snickerdoodle with oat milk. Everybody at Montez's church was calling me his friend. They were like, "Oh, you're not everybody." No, the pastor called me his girlfriend, but mostly everybody was like, "Oh, is that your friend?" No, it was more than one, Montez.
Maybe two.
You said you didn't want any of this.
I have some. Just leave me whatever you don't want.
It's good. It's cranberry orange. Tomorrow we'll be driving down to Atlanta. It'll be a 4.5 hour drive, and we lose an hour. I say gain an hour, but in Montez's head, we lose an hour. The hour increases.
How would you gain an hour?
I see it
by
as
losing it.
Because 4 plus 1 is 5.
Yeah. But
So
4 o'clock is earlier than 5 o'clock.
Right. So I feel like if you're increasing the time, like if the time goes up, that is an hour gain.
But that's the thing. It's not going up. From 4 to 5, you're not going back to 3. You're going to 5.
I see it as going up, though. I see the time going up because it's going up towards midnight. I grabbed this yesterday from Sephora. I've never tried this shade before, but it is the Vanilla Beige. I really like the color. It kind of reminds me and smells like this color I had from MAC once. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom in. Did y'all ever get your makeup done at MAC? Like, they wouldn't charge you to get your makeup done, but they would charge you for the products used. You had to get like $50 worth of products. And I got my prom makeup done at MAC both years. I went with my junior and senior year. And I always loved the way they did my makeup. Thank you. This is for me. You're already asleep. Just eating this with it.
Oh, thank you. Snail mucin powder.
So that, if you don't, it's so good for hydrating the skin.
Okay.
But it is a weird consistency, but it's very good. Because it technically is snail mucin, but it's so...
Like the snail snack?
Yes.
You lied!
I didn't lie.
You're a liar!
I found them very last minute because they were sold out everywhere.
I had a feeling, because I was like, he keeps saying a month, they're sold out. I'm like,
They had.
maybe he did find them.
No, I didn't find them until like 5 days ago.
Really? Where'd you find them?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Everybody else was out. Yeah, Amazon was out. I just lucked up with, I guess, a restock or something.
Dang. You did look up, because I did look on Amazon too. So cozy.
Look warm.
Hey, are very warm. Holiday travel is truly for the birds. We are getting on the road now to Atlanta. We won't get there till 4:30, which is fine. Hopefully we run into no traffic. It is raining like crazy. It's been raining all morning. And it's gonna be raining in Atlanta as well. I just spent an hour and plus flat ironing my hair again, so that was for nothing. Yeah, I do not. Every time I'm like, I knew I would feel like this on Christmas, having to do all this damn travel, but like now actually having to go through it, it's just like, it's a lot. I did a poll on TikTok. I did a poll on my Instagram stories and was asking how many people are like staying home because they don't want to deal with like the travel, and like so many people said yes this year because it's a lot, and I understand like why people don't want to do it. It is very much so a lot. Montez's family lives in Nashville. My family lives in Atlanta. It's a 4-hour drive, and yeah, it's a lot, but I shall see them soon. All right, we made it to the hotel. We're about to head out now. Got a quick change. I'm gonna head to my mom's first, and then we have to go to my dad's. So a lot to do and not a lot of time, so we need to go now. We need to go. My mama. I don't know why the flash came on. Last night, I went to go see The Color Purple with my family. I will be going to see it again because my brother was farting the entire time. It smelled, it smelled like, I don't even know. It was the worst freaking smell in my entire life. So that instantly ruin the experience, because I don't need a sensory experience with my movies. I just want to visually enjoy the movie. My dad was talking and they were laughing every time my brother farted. I take on anxiety. Like, I get anxiety for everybody else around me. So I'm like looking to see, or like other people bothered by like how much we're talking. And every time I looked to the person sitting next to Montez, she was looking very irritated. And so then that is like making my anxiety skyrocket to a point where I could not enjoy the movie. So I will definitely be going to go see it again. Though, what I saw, I loved it. It was so good. If y'all don't know this about me, I am a big lover of musical theater. I've always loved musical theater. I was put into band, but honestly, I really wish my family put me into chorus or like singing, because I love to sing. I'm not that great of a singer, but I love to sing. I love musical theater. And so going to see musicals is like my favorite thing in the world. I feel like this vlog is boring, but I'm trying to do my best to vlog around family. It's kind of tough because you want to spend time with your family, you know? So I just want to do a quick check-in before we head out. We are getting ready to leave Nashville, but before we do, we're gonna hop over to Mitchell's really quick. It is our favorite sandwich. What would you say that favorite sandwich? Yeah, it is so good. If you come to Nashville, you definitely have to hit up Mitchell's. If you like sandwiches, they have the best sandwiches. I'm not even vegan anymore, but their barbecue tofu sandwich is so good. And I was looking at their menu, seeing if there was anything else I wanted to try. But no, this is the sandwich I literally crave like every 3 months. And so I'm so hyped to go get Mitchell's before we go to the airport. We gotta drop this car back off, and then we had to come a little bit early, but I'd rather be there early and just be sitting there versus like rushing. And so we have to drop this car off by 12, which we are kind of going to be rushing to do that. But then we'll be just sitting in the airport until our flight leaves. Hopefully no delays today. They had a lot of delays when we came to Nashville, so hopefully no delays going back. But yeah, had a really good time. It was a good trip. What did you say? Nice to come home to Nashville. I consider Nashville home just because I went to college here, lived here for 6 years, and Montez's family is here, so it's like another little version of home. And then of course my home, Atlanta. It was nice going there, and hopefully we'll be back soon. Bag secured.
How did the lights go off?
Good morning. We are back in the Bay. Made it back late last night and I immediately crashed. Now I need to reset, re-get my life all the way back together. My ear still feels like stuffed from the airplane. Like I feel like I'm not even able to hear myself. Ugh. Okay. I also feel really puffy. I gained like 5 pounds while I was away, and I need to just get back on track. And that's to be expected. Like, I'm not like shaming myself for gaining weight or whatever while I was literally eating my delicious hometown's food and, you know, being with family. But now it's like, okay, I want to get back on the routine. And something I was really reflecting on while I was there, it was like, just over the year, like I feel like I did a good job this year. Like I'm proud of how I showed up in some ways, but I also just feel like I didn't go as hard as I really wanted to. And I think as soon as I can see some traction off of like not really working hard, like I didn't really have to work too hard to get my first brand deal, or I didn't really have to work too hard to lose 20 pounds. Like it kind of like I just tweaked a few things and like those things just happened. As soon as I kind of hit a little modicum of the goal, I gave up. You know, I stopped going as hard. And Andrew Huberman actually talks about this. He says it's actually not good to tell your goals to people, because when you do that, your head, you get the praise for the goal, even though you haven't done the goal. Just telling people the goal gets you excited and it makes you feel like you've already achieved it, even though you haven't. And when people started praising me and like saying like, oh, I see you lost weight, I think I got it in my head that like I hit my goal, and that wasn't the truth. That's not what happened. And so I'll have to find the podcast that he talks about this on, but basically if you're really trying to achieve a goal, don't tell people is what his advice is, because it just makes you think that you've already achieved it even though you haven't. And don't let it go to your head when people start seeing you make progress towards the goal, because I definitely did that, and I feel like that is why I did not continue to go as hard as I needed to on certain things. Like I had a really good month on social media one month and people were like praising me for that, and then the next month I didn't even post as nearly the same amount that I did to get me to that point. So that's what I'm kind of saying. It's like you can't rest on your laurels. So my goal for next year is just to really figure out what is like my my floor for all of the energy output that I have for my goals. Like figure out, because I feel like it's easy to figure out what your ceiling is, but figure out what your floor is. Like that's the thing that you, no matter what, these are the things we're gonna do. It's your non-negotiables. What is your floor? The things you will never go below. And so I am determined to figure that out for myself, because I want to continually show up in that way. I feel like I often take breaks and I just get a little bit lazy, and that is not good if you're trying to achieve a goal and you're in the middle of achieving that goal. Like you haven't even got, I'm not even close, I'm not even in the middle, really. I'm not even close to where I want to be in a lot of my goals, but I'll find myself resting and acting like I am, even though I'm not. And there's nothing wrong with rest. Like, don't get that confused. I want to be more strategic about how I integrate rest into my life, and also play. There's this book that I took with me that I did not read called Dopamine Nation that I wanted to read. And maybe I'll read a little bit of it today, but I wanted to read that because I definitely feel that I am a slave to my dopamine. Like, if anything feels too hard or feels like, oh, I just don't want to do that, then I just won't do it, and like that is not good. I'm gonna put a face mask on because I feel like my face is really dry. I broke out so much on my trip, and I think that was just from like all the sugar, all the bad things I was eating, and so I'm just about to live on my skin a little bit while I clean my house. I got everybody for Christmas these. I hope they like them. I really like them. I think after these set of masks, I'm gonna be done with these masks because I really want to try the Forever mask, where you just put your skin products on and it's a reusable face mask, because I have reusable eye mask, and yeah, it's just less waste because these masks are very wasteful. All right, I'm about to dive into everyone's favorite task, cleaning out the junk drawers. I don't think we've ever done this, so I think the new year is a great time to clean up things. I always leave one of these things open. To clean the things you wouldn't normally clean. New Year's in like springtime. During the spring, I did a big cleaning of one of these cabinets up here, but I did not touch these drawers. And so that is what I'm about to do. And I'm actually re-listening to that goals episode, the Andrew Huberman goals episode, just to be refreshed with it. I don't even think I listened to it all the way through the last time. His podcasts are super long, so I take them in bits and pieces, but I wanted to re-listen to it, so that's what I'm about to be listening to.
Learning a new skill, regardless of what that skill is.
I have $5 in this card. This is why you clean up. You find hidden treasure. All right, good progress is being made on the drawers. I'm just gonna look through the rest of the stuff and let me know what should keep or go. We have a lot of cords, just random things from like gear that we bought that either, like we have a lot of duplicates of the same cord. And so we'll be looking to see what can be recycled and what should be kept. You already see the Kindle in my hand. I am taking a break and I'm about to order some food. And then I'll get back to it in a second. It's so annoying how long it takes to like clean one thing. Like when you're organizing, it takes so long to just organize a bunch of stuff, or when you're getting rid of a bunch of stuff, it takes so long, I feel like. But I get back to that, but I'm gonna take a little read/lunch break here. Hello and happy New Year's Eve. I am getting ready to go to a little house party for New Year's Eve. I'm very excited, though I did not get nearly as much done as I needed to today. Like I cleaned a lot, but as you guys saw, I was really focused on the deep cleaning of it all, and it just, that shit is time consuming. Like it just takes a long time, and Montez is not feeling the best right now, and so I was like taking care of him. We took like a little nap together. Yeah, I feel like it was not really what I wanted to do. I didn't really spend that much time reflecting, but I kind of spent this whole week reflecting really. And I do want to set some intentions before the night comes to an end. I'll probably do it at my friend's party. I mean, I can set some here with you guys now. I think my main thing, like when I reflect over this year, I do feel a little bit disappointed. And I think that's mainly because I didn't really show up the way that I know I could have. And so for 2024, I just really want to do my best to show up the way I know I really can and really give it my all, you know? Like even today, I was really finding myself like still, I want to do like kind of an icy eye. That's what I'm like going in with this eyeshadow. I found myself like still feeling really lazy, like not really, you know, doing the shit I need to do. And I was like, okay, we have to like really snap out of this in 2024. But I don't know. No, I do know. I need to really learn how to do shit when I'm not motivated to do it. It looks kind of crazy on camera. Maybe it doesn't. I just need to learn how to do shit when I'm not motivated to do it, you know? Like, I think that's my biggest downfall. I really rely on motivation for a lot of things, and you're not gonna be motivated to do the shit you know you really need to do. Like, for real, you're not going to be motivated to do that. And so knowing that, you gotta just figure out ways to make yourself do that shit anyway. Re-listening to that Andrew Huberman episode, and he talked about like visualizing the failure, like when you're having trouble motivating for something. Like visualize it, visualize yourself not achieving said goal. And so I'm gonna try that because I've never done that before. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hit certain goals and I kind of this year, and I kind of feel shitty. Like I don't feel great. And so I think had I visualized this moment a little bit more, maybe I will be further along. I'm gonna try to put lashes on tonight. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we have a lot of volume, I will say that. I don't know. I've never seen my hair like this before. I don't know if I want all this volume. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of good. It came out kind of good. I definitely feel like it's giving like 90s. I don't know what the back is giving. Let's see. Hopefully it's good. The back is none of my business. All right, this is the finished hair and makeup. I put a little bow in it just because I thought it was like a little bit too much, and I'm wearing a blazer, and I just want to make sure my earrings can be seen. But yeah, feeling really cute. Happy New Year, baby!
No, not right.
We got some Prosecco grapes.
I think this is your bag.
Yeah, I wrote that in your bag.
Just lemonade ice cubes, and you can put like Prosecco over it, and it'll be like a little
Cute. Yes.
Like indoor cycling.
Slow. That's so good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Start with tequila.
I love you guys. Love you.
2 shots.